Weird Al Yankovic gets a biopic starring Daniel Radcliffe. I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's talk about Weird, the Al Yankovic story, and see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services. If you guys are like me, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. The unexaggerated true story about the greatest musician of our time. From a conventional upbringing where playing the accordion was a sin, Weird Al Yankovic rebels and makes his dreams of changing the words to world-renowned songs come true. I saw Weird Al Yankovic in concerts, I think it was in 8th grade, and it was one of the best things ever. I enjoy his music. I've listened to most of his songs. Growing up, I loved watching parodies. From Walk Hard to Scary Movie to Date Movie, Epic Movie, those are films I loved watching in junior high. This film took me back to middle school and I fell in love with this film. I felt like a teenager watching this film because I watched so many parodies. And although this serves as a biopic to Weird Al Yankovic, it also serves as a parody. It's making fun of biopic. A lot of it is exaggerated and not true. Up until the end credit of this film, it's just way over the top. But when you look at Weird Al Yankovic's career and the songs, it just makes sense how this film was structured. Of course, it's going to have the moments of his life and songs that he performed, but also you're going to have a lot of moments that just are absolutely stupid, and I loved that. I laughed so much in this film. I loved how it wasn't taking itself seriously. I loved that it was a parody of biopics, but also you got to know a little bit about Weird Al Yankovic. Daniel Radcliffe looks like he's having the time of his life in here. Of course, he has to kind of ham up the role and exaggerate things here and there, but for the most part, it looks like he's having a blast, and you just feel that energy as he's playing Weird Al Yankovic. And I loved his performance. Evan Rachel Wood as Madonna also shines. There's some crazy moments with her, but I loved her role in here. There's so many cameos in here, from Jack Black to Lin-Manuel Miranda. They just filled this runtime, and it's fun to see, oh, there's that person, but also who they are playing is absolutely hilarious. We even have Weird Al Yankovic in here talking about the music industry and how Daniel Radcliffe playing Weird Al Yankovic is never going to make it and his music is bad. That was absolutely hilarious, and I wouldn't have had his cameo any other way within this film. But with the constant jokes and poking fun at biopics, we also got a heartwarming story in here about staying true to yourself. Of course, it's going to feel cliche, and the dialogue and the story is just eating that up, and it's just so cliche. You got all the tropes to it, but it does it in a heartwarming way to where you embrace the weirdness of Weird Al Yankovic and also try to believe in yourself. That message is very strong in here. Although it is cliche and it's supposed to be that way, it works well within here. We implement a lot of his songs in here, and we got a lot of concerts, a lot of his music is played. You understand why his music is so good and so fun to listen to. I like the commentary on music and biopics and careers and bands, all of that. It is absolutely hilarious. It's meta. It's just so crazy. But like I said, when you look at Weird Al Yankovic's career, that's how it has to be. It has to be something that's true, but also just does not make sense at all. And I feel like that as the film progressed, it got more and more cliche and absolutely crazy till towards the end of the film where you're like, okay, none of this happened. It just is so stupid, but you're just having an absolute blast with it. So I was transported to middle school when watching this film. I fell in love with this film. I loved how it just wasn't serious and just absolutely silly, but also heartwarming as well. I remember just constantly watching all of the Scary Movie films, Epic Movie, Disaster Movie, Date Movie. I understand that those films are terrible, but I just love spoof films and parodies, and it's just something that I enjoyed watching when I was younger. And so this kind of just fit right in there and just brought back memories of being in my room and constantly watching those films and laughing so much, but understanding that those were bad films. They are terrible. But those are just films that I kind of hold dear to my heart because I just loved watching them. And this film just is like a nice little addition to it. So middle school me would have fell in love with this film, and I fell in love with this film now as an adult. So seriously, check out Weird, the Al Yankovic Story on the Roku channel. You'll fall in love with Weird Al Yankovic and his music. It is a blast. So before I give you my score for Weird, the Al Yankovic Story, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit the subscribe button and get it all in one spot. And if you'd like to see where Weird, the Al Yankovic Story ranks amongst all of the other 2022 releases that I have seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd and you can find my ranking there. I'm going to go ahead and give Weird, the Al Yankovic Story an A-. Thank you guys for watching my review for Weird, the Al Yankovic Story on the Roku channel. Have you guys seen it by chance? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.